out there. So in this particular one, it will be very familiar as the traditional like anti-hero or Max's story arc, which is he wants to distance himself from humanity, but he's forced to come closer and closer to interact with people in order to get where he wants to get. It's a means to an end. Unfortunately, the closer he gets to people, the more his humanity starts to return, the closer he comes to sanity. But tragedy always follows him, and that backlashes, and he gets whiplashed back into teetering on the brink of insanity again. So that's his traditional story arc. In this game, you will meet potential allies. Some of them you'll have to forge an uneasy alliance. Trade services for services. Some of them will want Max's help because he's a real powerful guy. He's an efficient and effective fighter, hand-to-hand fighter, and also one of the Wasteland's most skilled drivers.
Right.
You'll also meet many of Scrotus's war boys and henchmen, and he has some particularly gruesome generals.
That sounds awesome. Are we going to see familiar locations from the movies?
No, this is it is a part of the world that belongs to the universe. So a lot of the elements that you see here are part of the overall Mad Max lore, but it's a completely original setting. Gastown you may recognize, which is the sort of seat of power of Scabrous Scrotus.
Okay. How many people have demanded Imperator Furiosa DLC?
I don't know. We're making a single player game where you play as Max. That is you. We'll have to see what comes after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a dumb question. What's in the world? Like it's a wasteland, but like are there towns? Are there?
Yeah, it's not a dumb question at all. The Avalanche promise, the type of open world sandbox experience that we want to give players, that is, you should feel that you are really rooted in this world. Anything that you can see, you should be able to go there. You should be able to interact with it. When you sort of poke the world, it should feed back. It should let you know that you're there and you're a real presence. So we started off by concepting the world. Here you see Max harpooning an unfortunate warboy.
Dear Lord.
We started off by concepting the world as a real place, a city with an oil refinery, pipes going out to oil rigs. This is the seabed that you see here, which is long since dried out. A volcano, an underwater volcano in the distance. And then a harbour wall, an industrial area servicing the oil refinery. There's an airport, financial district, and so on.
Huh.
And then we just move the apocalypse in.
Okay.
And we start you off presenting you